Hi students, today we will learn a new topic called determinant. The study of determinant was started by Leibniz. Later on, it was developed by Cramer, Jacobi, Lagrange, Cauchy and so many mathematicians. Let us learn what is determinant. Suppose the equation a1x plus b1 equal to 0 and a2x plus b2 equal to 0. These two equations have the same root. So what happened? So from 1 we can write x equal to minus b1 by a1 and from 2 we get x equal to minus b2 by a2. Since these two equations have the same root, therefore minus b1 by a1 equal to minus b2 by a2. This implies that a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 or a1 b2 minus b1 a2 equal to 0. Students, so we get if these two equations have the same root, then the algebraic expression equal to 0. Now a1 b2 minus b1 a2 is called a determinant and written as a1 b1 a2 b2. Students, whenever these two equations have the same root, then we get a1 b2 minus b1 a2 equal to 0. Now this algebraic expression is called the determinant and written as a1 b1 a2 b2. So we can write del a1 b1 a2 b2 equal to a1 b2 minus a2 b1. Let del equal to a1 b1 a2 b2. Students, clearly all the elements in horizontal line are called O. You have already learned in matrices, and all the elements in a vertical line are called column. Clearly, del has 2 by 2 elements, that is del is of order 2 and del has factorial 2 terms, that is del equal to a1 b2 minus a2 b1. Here number of terms 2, that is factorial 2. Students, let us learn expansion of a determinant of order 3. Students, let del be a determinant of order 3. It is A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, A3, B3, C3. Then we can write A1 into B2, C2, B3, C3 plus B1 into C2, A2, C3, A3 plus C1 into A2, A3, B2, B3 equal to A1 into BC minus BC, A1 B2 C3, B3 C2 plus B1 into CA minus CA, C2 A3 C3 A2 plus C1 into AB minus AB. It is 2, 3, 3, 2. We write A1 into B2 C3 minus B3 C2 plus B1 into C2 A3 minus C3 A2 plus C1 into A2 B3 minus A3 B2. Here see, there are 6 terms. So it is number of factorial 3 terms. That is, del has 6 terms. Let us consider the example. Let the determinant del equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it can be written as 1 into 5 into 9 minus 6 into 8 plus 2 into 6 into 7 minus 4 into 9 plus 3 into 4 into 8 minus 5 into 7. So it can be written as 45 minus 48 plus 2 into 42 minus 36 plus 3 into 32 minus 35. So it is minus 3. Here is 6 into 2, that is 12, plus 3 into minus 3, that is minus 9. So this equals to 0. Students, let us consider the second problem. Let del equal to ABC, BCA, CAB. Find the value of del. So it can be written as A into B into C, that is BC, minus A square plus B into AC minus B square plus C into AB minus C square. So equal to ABC minus AQ plus ABC minus BQ plus ABC minus CQ. So this equals to 3abc minus aq minus bq minus cq. Students, let us learn some properties of determinants. Property number 1, the value of a determinant remain unchanged if we interchange the rows into columns and columns into rows. Let del 1 is a1 b1 c1, a2 b2 c2, a3 b3 c3 and del 2 equal to a1 b1 c1, a2 b2 c2, a3 b3 c3. Students, here see a1 b1 c1 is a row, but in del 2 a1 b1 c1 is the first column, so we are interchanging rows into columns. Here the value of del 1 equal to del 2. This is the very important property of determinant. Secondly, if two rows or columns are identical, then the value of the determinant is 0. Students, let del equal to a1 b1 c1, a1 b1 c1, a3 b3 c3. Here see the two rows are identical, hence the value of del equal to 0. Similarly, if we consider two columns are identical, then also the value of the determinant will be 0. Let us learn the third property. If the elements of any row or column are 0, then the value of the determinant is 0. If each element of a row or a column is 0, then the value of the determinant is 0. Let del equal to 0 0 0 a b c x y z, then del equal to 0. Similarly, let del equal to 0 0 0 a b c p q r, then also del equal to 0. Students, Let us consider the next property, the interchange of any two adjacent row or columns changes the sign of the determinant without changing the numeric value of the determinant. Students, let del 1 be a determinant a1, b1, c1, a2, b2, c2, a3, b3, c3, and del 2 be another determinant whose elements, two rows are interchanged, that is a2, b2, c2, a1, b1, c1, a3, b3, c3. Students, here we interchanged row 1 and row 2. So we get del 1 equal to minus del 2 or del 2 equal to minus del 1. Students, let del 1 equal to ka1, kb1, kc1, a2, b2, c2, a3, b3, c3. Here C, each element of the first row is multiplied by k. Then del 1 equal to k into del. The value of the determinant is k times of the original determinant. Let us consider the sixth property. Suppose del be a determinant a1, b1, c1, a2, b2, c2, and it is k a2, k b2, k c2. Here see the corresponding elements. Here a2 is proportional to k a2, b2 is proportional to k b2, and c2, so it will be 0. Students, the very important property is that if two rows or columns of a determinant is proportional, then the value of the determinant equal to 0, because we can write del equal to k into a1, b1, c1, a2, b2, c2, a2, b2, c2. Here C, two rows are identical, therefore the value of the determinant equal to 0. So it will be k into 0, that is 0. So the value of the determinant will be 0. Let us consider the next property. Suppose there will be a determinant A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, A3, B3, C3. Let Del1 be another determinant whose elements are, suppose it is A1, B1, C1, it is A2 plus KA1, B2 plus K B1, it is C2 plus K C1, A3 B3 C3. Students, here see each element of row 2 is added K times of corresponding elements of row 1, that is A2 plus K A1, B2 plus K B1 plus C2 plus K C1. Then the values of two determinants are equal. That is, if we multiply each element of any row by k, where k is a constant, and add it to any other row, then the value of the determinant remains unchanged. Let us consider the next property. Suppose a plus x, b plus y, this c plus z, a1, b1, c1, this a2, b2, c2. Then it can be written as a, b, c, a1, b1, c1, a2, b2, c2 plus x, y, z, a1, b1, c1, a2, b2, c2. Students, here see each element of the row 1 is the sum of two terms, a plus x, b plus y, c plus z. So the determinant del can be expressed as sum of two determinants. Suppose it is del 1 plus del 2, where del 1 is a, b, c, a1, b1, c1, a2, b2, c2 plus x, y, z, a1, b1, c1, a2, b2, c2. So whenever any row or any column is the sum of two terms, then the determinant can be expressed as the sum of two determinants. Students, let us learn an important property. If the elements of a determinant is a function of x, and if we put x equal to a, for which the determinant vanishes, two rows are identical or two columns are identical, then x minus a is a factor of the determinant. Suppose the elements of the determinants of the determinant is a function of x. Let us put x equal to a. If two rows or columns become identical, then x minus a will be a factor of del. Again, if r rows or r columns become identical, then x minus a whole to the power r minus 1 will be a factor of del. That is, if r number of rows or columns become identical, then x minus a whole to the power r minus 1 will be a factor of the determinant.